Morning, all. All right, so news of the day video for your Sunday, December the 10th. Starting off with the suspension that's incoming for David Perron. I've already seen the Wings fans. What about Joseph? What about Kelly? Nothing's coming out about Joseph or Kelly, so these people will not be happy. And it's an in-person hearing that's been offered for David Perron, meaning it'll be 5 games or longer in all likelihood. In-person hearings are for the longer suspensions, so. Detroit will likely have to go without Perron for a significant amount of time. We'll see how they respond to that and how the team's record holds up without him. Perron, a good veteran player for the Detroit Red Wings, who lost his temper last night. And again, I understand why he lost his temper last night, but attacking Zub like that is going to get you called before Department of Player Safety, and that's where we're at today. So we'll see how many games he ends up getting. Caden Primo. So, the question I have with Caden Primo is a simple one, and I wanted to throw that into this video. So he has a good game yesterday against Buffalo, and they're carrying 3 goaltenders, right? So you don't want to end up waiving Primo and losing him for nothing. I get that. But at some point in time, you would think with Montreal staying in the hunt and being around, that playoff line, you would think that Montreal would decide to make a goaltender available. Now they just re-signed Montembeault. They've taken their time bringing Primo along. So you would think Jake Allen would be available via trade. But there hasn't been any talk of that at this point. I'm kind of surprised the teams that are carrying 3 goaltenders are still doing so, and there hasn't been talk. But yeah, so has Primo earned their trust? Like, are they going to keep doing the 3 goalie rotation, or will he start getting more starts? Because I think he's been good lately. And yeah, I do think he's done enough to earn their trust, but we'll see what happens with Primo and whether or not it's just Primo and Montembeault sooner or later. Maybe it'll be much later. But anyways, we'll see. Maybe they carry 3 goalies all year. We'll see. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on what you think Montreal should do and whether or not Allen should be available and what you think they can get back for him. All that fun stuff. So the Canes, after last night's loss against the Vancouver Canucks, they held a players-only meeting. These can work. These are definitely something that is important for a team to do when they're not feeling that they're playing up to par, and Carolina hasn't. Again, Carolina has to be dreading any West Coast swings. The good news being, I think they're done with West Coast swings. They just have not been. They've not played well on either of their West Coast swings so far this year, and it really has had a dramatic impact on their record overall. But yeah, let me know your thoughts as a Canes fan. Do you think that's going to help? Do you think it won't? Let me know your thoughts. Jonas Brodin's going to be out for a significant amount of time. So he was. Was it a dirty hit? Was it not? Now nothing came out from Department of Player Safety about the Evander Kane hit yesterday. So at any rate, there was no penalty on the play. Brodin's going to be out for some time for the Minnesota Wild. We haven't seen an exact amount of time that's been placed upon that, but without Brodin in the lineup, that's going to hurt Minnesota's defense. And I might be understating it. That is one player that if you're John Hines, you don't want to see getting hurt while you're trying to get your season turned around. A really solid defensive defenseman who's also mobile and capable of producing offensively here and there as well. They're really going to miss Brodin while he's out. Pittsburgh has signed Jesse Puljujarvi to a professional tryout. So Pittsburgh, who's had their struggles recently, could use a goal or two, especially on the power play. Maybe they see Puljujarvi as an option, or they just want to see what he's able to do, but he has signed a tryout with the Pittsburgh Penguins, so we'll see if he catches on there. Just a little bit of a note about tomorrow night's game. The Toronto Maple Leafs and the New York Islanders. John Tavares sits on 998 points. Can you imagine if he gets the 1,000th point, and as was said last night in Hockey Night in Canada, would he get an ovation if he gets that 1,000th point against the Islanders at UBS? Would the fans give him an ovation, or would it just be boos? Or, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Tavares sitting at 998 points. Will he get his 1,000th tomorrow? It would actually be fitting, I think, if he got it against the Islanders, but we'll see. Jonathan Quick is expected to be the starter today against the LA Kings. Pretty sure this is the first time he'll have ever played against the LA Kings. It's going to feel weird seeing Jonathan Quick against the LA Kings. So let me know your thoughts regarding any of these topics on the board in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you've not done so already. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.